All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. That's caught for the 1st. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Dak to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll be facing fourth down. They'll run for this, and his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here go 47.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Rolling left, buying some time. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Throwing on first is Prescott. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Escapes out to the left. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets with the football.
Going right. Easy.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Able to find Corley. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hall running between the tackles. Room to run inside the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They kick the running back in motion. Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Prescott here from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Chased out to his right. Gets it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Flush down now to his left. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Looking to throw. This finds Cooks, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill!
From the gun is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Wangu now to return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31.
No. Where y'all going?
They start the half with a gift to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down. This is the end of the third quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing.
14, Jets 7.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Look again.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover.
They connect on the deep shot. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
No. Yeah, Liz. Look again.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. Trying for the deep ball. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
First and 10, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Finds a seam down the middle. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Gibson now to return. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And they pick him off again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Caught by the open man. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing again is Dak. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go. Right there.
Dak throwing again. He rolls to his right. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked up by C.J. Mosley. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Now Rodgers. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.